The sun sets over the ocean, casting a golden glow. An aerial view shows the tall, concrete Stork Tower on the UCSB campus, with the ocean in the background. A montage shows diverse students walking on campus, surfing, exercising, playing sports, and performing music. An aerial view shows a bike roundabout with many cyclists.
UCSB is a really interesting environment because it's one really big community, but it's made up of so many tiny, interconnected, smaller communities.
Text appears: Chris, physics, sociology, dance. Aerial views show the lush green campus dotted with academic buildings and palm trees, bordering the ocean. Text appears: Sean, mechanical engineering.
Everyone knows each other, and it's very easy to interact with each other.
Students walk and talk along a sunny campus path.
UC Santa Barbara is a place that attracts really smart and ambitious people, but smart and ambitious people who know that the most important thing in life is being kind and helping others.
Text appears: Fiona, communication. Students work on laptops in the TSC, the UCSB Transfer Student Center. A montage shows students chatting and laughing together in various campus settings.
When I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go to school, I took one campus admissions tour, and I really fell in love with the school.
In front of the library, a group of students sits in a circle on the grass.
It was a combination of the campus, the atmosphere, the way I saw other students interacting with each other.
A woman jogs along the beach. The stone Henley Gate marks an entrance to the university.
As a first year, I did not know what to expect when I first came in.
Text appears: Decker, political science.
Last year, I lived in a residence hall called Santa Cruz, and this year I'm in San Rafael.
The entrance to Santa Cruz Hall is shown, followed by a view of the multi-story San Rafael Hall residence.
Depending on the res hall that you live in, your RAs and your lead staff for your buildings will be providing many resources and opportunities that will help you click with the environment, get to meet people that you actually have commonalities with.
A group of smiling students kneels on a blanket on the grass, petting a small white dog wearing a blue bandana. Students relax on an outdoor patio couch. In a lab, a student wearing blue gloves looks through a microscope.
I'm currently on the pre-med track.
Text appears: Diarra, psychological and brain sciences.
I know a lot of people like to say it's cliche for doctors to want to help others, but honestly, that's one of my biggest goals.
A finger points to an MRI scan of a human brain on a screen.
My plan is to knock out my pre-med courses and my psych classes while getting clinical hours and participating in research labs to just build my overall resume for med school.
In a dark room, two people in lab coats analyze the brain scan on a computer monitor. A montage shows students in a stage combat class, editing video, and using a drill press in a workshop.
I think UCSB
Text appears: Annie, feminist studies.
is really unique in the sense that you can carve out this own path.
Two scuba divers surface in a swimming pool.
I have changed my major a number of times. I'm now feminist studies, which is very interdisciplinary.
An orchestra conductor leads a wind ensemble in rehearsal. The musicians play their instruments.
I can take along my passions as well. I'm a French horn player.
A close-up shows a student playing the French horn.
I am able to play in our departmental wind ensemble.
I love all of the opportunities I have to get involved. So I actually have 3 majors and a minor.
In a dance studio, students stretch at the ballet bar.
My majors are physics, dance, and sociology, and then my minor is called poverty, inequality, and social justice. So altogether, I have like 8 words on my degree.
Chris smiles.
I'm part of a class called Communication 166, and it's a communication marketing class.
A student walks toward the modern, multi-level interactive learning pavilion at dusk.
And I really love this class because we're doing this all through hands-on learning.
So now we have to think of which of these options is going to allow for us to build brand engagement.
In a classroom, an instructor walks among tables of students working on laptops. A presentation is on the screen.
Our classrooms in the Interactive Learning Pavilion are super cool. I have 2 classes this year in the ILP, and I absolutely love it because it's a really collaborative setting.
2 students collaborate at a table, looking at a laptop.
So who is your primary audience?
So you get to work in a group setting, and it feels more like a conversation than a lecture.
Nice.
A close-up shows the words Interactive Learning Pavilion on the building's exterior.
My German class is also in the ILP, and it's really fun. Ich liebe UCS.
Fiona speaks German, then smiles. A student walks away from Harold Frank Hall.
I'm looking to go into startups after graduation, specifically startups fighting climate change.
A student sits at an outdoor table, writing on a tablet.
And I'm taking a lot of classes, including energy, and doing a lot of club work, including Engineers Without Borders.
A student walks past the Counseling and Career Services building.
Career Services has helped me a lot with interview practice and preparing me for technical interviews that I've been able to get internships for summer and for a job after graduation.
A student approaches a reception desk with a glass partition. A career advisor talks with the student, gesturing toward a tablet.
I'm really loving the hands-on aspect of mechanical engineering, where I can work on engineering solutions to large-scale problems.
In a lab filled with wires and equipment, a professor guides a student working on a complex machine. Text appears. Umesh Mishra, Dean, College of Engineering.
What we give them is a much more of a personal touch because we're relatively small and you get to know the student body well.
A student points to a graph on a monitor, showing a peak-to-peak reading.
And the student body gets to know you.
Text appears. Mike Gordon, Department Chair, Chemical Engineering.
The undergraduates in our Department of Chemical Engineering are helping us with research into how to more efficiently use natural gas and other natural resources without generating greenhouse gases.
A man in safety glasses performs an experiment with a bright red laser and a cloud of smoke. In a lab, 2 students in safety goggles work together, one typing on a laptop and the other preparing a sample.
A lot of the students end up going to graduate schools to pursue PhDs. Basically, chemical engineers end up doing anything and everything.
At sunset, a surfer walks along the wet sand at the shoreline.
While this is one of the best academic institutions in the country, it's also life, and you can't spend all of your time in the library.
The sun flares behind Stork Tower. A montage shows students in an art museum and jogging on a dirt path.
So there's a lot of different things to do.
A rapid montage shows the breadth of student life. Biking, relaxing on the beach, working on an engineering project, visiting a farmer's market, a woman on horseback next to a man on a bike with a surfboard, a meeting in a queer resource center, a man performing spoken word, an Army ROTC group running on the beach, students working out, cheerleaders, and a choir performing outdoors.
I think when people talk about lasting connections here at UCSB, it is a real testament to the investment in this community. And that is important not just on a college campus.
2 students sit at a table, sorting through small packages of snacks and supplies.
That is important when you're looking at your first job.
Derry speaks to a fellow student in a lab setting.
This school offers an amazing network. There is always someone just around me that has a word of advice to give me.
A student looks into a microscope, while another student speaks to her.
I really appreciate the friends that I've made here. I've met the smartest, most talented, creative, passionate people on earth.
A montage shows students in a bike shop, a choir singing, a student at a radio station mixing board, a woman speaking to an audience, friends laughing at a cafe, and 2 women in colorful traditional dresses performing a folk dance.
UCSB feels like home to me.
A ballet class performs in unison. An aerial shot shows Stork Tower and the campus lagoon. Text appears, UC Santa Barbara.